In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a real estate business that is duplicatable and repeatable. A business that will not only allow you to make a living, but will serve as the foundational piece, the baseline for all your goals, all your dreams, and all your desires that you hope to build upon, starting with a strong financial foundation. Look, team, I started from scratch way back when we used to show property under covered wagons. In nighttime showings, we had to do it by candlelight. We didn't have any tools, the resources. We didn't have artificial intelligence. I think the most advanced tool I had at the time was maybe PowerPoint. But aside from that, today's day and age, combined with old school methodologies, can take you from here to here in a super short period of time. In this video, I'm going to cover exactly what you need to do to work in your business as well as work on your business so that eventually, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, your business is providing you leads, providing you a fluid, ongoing, consistent supply of buyers and sellers who are looking to buy or sell in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. Now, in order to do this, we got to do some old school, just brute force work working in our business, but we also have some systems, some strategies, and some solutions leveraging artificial intelligence that allow us to work on our business so that eventually we can replace this brute force stuff and put our business completely on autopilot, where all we have to do is show up and lead our clients through the escrow process. So let me briefly talk about the dirty jobs, the stuff that we have to do to work in our business on an ongoing basis. We must host open houses on an ongoing and regular, consistent basis so that we can get leads coming in. Don't worry, we're not going to do this forever. We have to eat while we build our future. Third and foremost, you can leverage social media on a daily basis, and I'm going to get more into that as we transition to the working on our business. And this is a great segue to starting with how to use AI to help us build a future-proof business that provides us a regular and consistent source of leads, allowing us to create a duplicatable and repeatable business that smooths out those bumps in the road, those commissions, peaks, and valleys. Let's get rid of those. So as we transition to working on our business, we need to first identify what our niche is going to be. Now, niches, we can have multiple and they can go broad and sometimes deep. Some various niches that we can use would be relocation, out-of-town buyers, second homes or investment properties. Heck, a niche can even be a particular farm. Say, 200, 500, 1,000 homes in a particular farm. That could be a niche unto itself. New build construction, if you're in an area that has a lot of new build construction, that could be a niche into itself. But if you're struggling to find a niche, put this prompt into ChatGPT or any large language model, put it in specifically like this. I'm a brand new agent in the city of, you're going to insert your city, put the city name. So I'm a brand new agent in the city of Lake Arrowhead. Give me 10 underserved real estate niches that I can target and the common pain points that buyers and sellers experience. Let AI do its thing to provide you the niches that maybe you're going to go, I could probably focus on that. Don't worry, we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Here's a bonus prompt. What kind of buyers or sellers in my city are the least served by current agents? And how could I provide value to them with my unique skill set and my unique services? Let GPT do its thing to help frame what your niche will be. Now, as you're working on your niche, the second thing I want you to do is I want you to optimize your social media. I know I talked about transitioning from in your business to on your business. You're going to obviously use social media, but it needs to be optimized. Folks need to land on your page. There needs to be a consistent amount of posts so that they know who you are, what you do, and most importantly, how to get in contact with you very quickly. We're going to do this by optimizing our LinkedIn profile first. We need to have a very sharp banner, call to action, who we are, what areas we serve. We also want our bio to speak specific into the city that we serve. I did a whole other video on how AI can serve you up through voice recognition when somebody says, hey, who's the best agent in such and such city? I'll link that video down below, but make sure that all your bios have your city listed in there and that you are the real estate expert in that particular city. Same thing for Instagram. Make sure it's optimized, your city, real estate expert, contact information. They need to know how to find you super quick, team. Also, a basic one-page site. You can even use a link tree if you want, but have links to your LinkedIn, your website, maybe seller's handbook or something along those lines, maybe a property valuation, and most importantly, a contact form. So just a few basic things to provide options to the consumers, but most importantly, so they can get a hold of you very, very quickly. This is going to come in handy down the road. Now that we have that foundation all squared away, step number 3 is we need to create content that pulls people in, that draws people in and provides value, not just noise. We want to focus on education, local, and trust. An example of this might be top 3 mistakes buyers make when buying in the city of insert your city. Top 5 things sellers should know about selling their property in insert your city. All you need is about 5 posts just like this per week, shampoo, lather, rinse, repeat, and compounding over time through the discoverability of the long tail keywords plus the neighborhood expert in your particular city. You will eventually over time have people proactively reaching out to you. Why? Because in step 2, we talked about how they can find you super quick. And the final step, step number 4. Write a weekly email newsletter specific to your niche, your community, or your general area. So if I was specializing in the city of Lake Arrowhead, what I would do is a newsletter each and every week, an email newsletter. You can build these in Canva. They're AI enabled. They're super quick and super easy to build. You just need to put the content in there. What I would do is I would add my greatest post from that particular week, going back to top 3 things buyers need to know buying in the city of, top 5 things sellers need to know when selling in the city of. And then I would also go to the MLS and I would pull the market reports. I would do an update for that week. How many actives, how many pendings, how many solds, how many days on market, and is the market heating up or is it cooling? Super simple. We don't have to overcomplicate it. We just need to provide some digestible information to our clients that they can click and read, because at the end of the day, team, everybody wants to know what's going on in their community. And again, you're positioning yourself as the expert in that community. I want to leave you with this final note. The agents that are winning this year are not the agents who are working the hardest. They're not hustling the hardest. They're not on the grind the hardest. Yes, we have to show up every single day and put in the work. We need to work in our business. We need to do our for sale by owners, our expireds. We need to do our open houses and stay consistent with the lead generation, but also take a step back and work on working on our business, such as building the systems, the strategies, the solutions so that we have leads coming in. Team, it is an amazing time to be alive. We have AI at our disposal, making life so much easier, where this ability to work on our business truly can be accomplished in about 30 minutes per day, usually in the evening. Give a Netflix episode for that evening, put these items together and watch your business double, triple, quadruple, tenfold. With that said, team, I want to leave you with some thoughts. There's some links down below. One is a link so that we can work one-on-one together in a coaching mentor-mentee type relationship. If working with me is not your cup of tea, that's fine. There's also playlist available to you so that you can get a deeper dive on other system strategies, lead generation solutions that I've provided. Also, I have an AI tool called AgentIQ Pro, super simple, powered by ChatGPT, which has a real estate wrapper on it. Well, it knows our business. It knows you. It knows what we're looking to do, and it makes the utilization of ChatGPT super simple, super powerful. Click the link down below, use the tools, use the resources, build your business, take them, make them your own. With that said, get out there, get after it. We'll talk soon, everybody. Bye-bye.